I'm RJ Aguiar, and this is Rebel Report, the show that you bring home to piss off your racist parents. It is that time of year, guys. Now that the Super Bowl is over, it's time to move on to something that the ladies and the gays care about. The Academy Awards. The Oscars are pretty much the gay Super Bowl, except the only deflation scandal you'll see here is Mickey Rourke's face. Some say that award shows are pointless, and serve only to inflate the egos of Tinseltown's whitest and wealthiest, kind of like the world's most privileged circle jerk. And to those people I say, you should see what happens when Republicans try to fundraise with the likes of Sheldon Adelson and the Koch brothers. Here at Rebel Report, we believe that it's important to honor the people who go above and beyond. And that's why we're here to present the first annual Golden Llama Awards. Our first category is Shit Talker of the Year, which goes to the person who most effectively talks smack where they really shouldn't be. This year's nominees are the Minneapolis Police for Pointergate, the producers of The View for talking some mad shit about Rosie Perez, and Rory Dolan, the douchebag who blamed Obama because a Puerto Rican won the Powerball lottery. And the llama goes to Rory Dolan! Dolan has to take this award for being clueless about so many things at the exact same time. 1, Puerto Rico's a US territory. 2, the Powerball is run by the Multi-State Lottery Association and not the government. 3, the leader of the free world has vastly better things to do with his time. And 4, lottery winners actually go bankrupt at a rate of twice the general population. So it's not like hitting the Powerball means that you're gonna be sitting pretty for the rest of your life. So stop throwing your money away and start investing like a damn adult. Next category is Biggest Snub, presented to someone who was unjustly screwed out of something that should have been theirs, possibly even for racial reasons. This year's nominees are Miss Jamaica in the Miss Universe pageant, David Oyelowo and Ava DuVernay, the lead actor and the director of the movie Selma, and finally Beyonce, who got beat out of Album of the Year by a white guy. And the llama goes to... oh, surprise! It's actually Miss Jamaica. Let's face it, the fact that Beyonce decided to drop her album online out of the blue was innovative, but it didn't really help her chances. Plus, Beck plays like 50 instruments or something, and while the Oscars are incredibly whitewashed, no one is denying that. Selma did have a problem when it came to releasing its screeners. Not to mention that 12 Years a Slave won Best Picture last year. Meanwhile, Miss Universe is actually one of the few awards on planet Earth that is more superficial and more whitewashed. Finally, we have the award for Token of the Year, presented to someone who alleviates white guilt by association without actually doing anything to change people's small-minded thinking. This year is a tough race, no pun intended. So here are the nominees. The only Latino character in the movie Boyhood, the father from that Thanksgiving cartoon who got his mustache taken away, Carlos Curbelo, the guy who delivered the Spanish language Republican response to this year's State of the Union, and Marco Rubio. And the llama goes to... congratulations to Marco Rubio! You gotta hand it to a movie like Boyhood. It's a movie that takes place in Texas and has only one caricature as its token minority character. If you've ever actually been to Texas, you'll know that you can't swing a Confederate flag without hitting a Mexican. You've also gotta hand it to Curbelo, and if he keeps it up, he'll probably be in contention for this award next year. But Rubio has been growing into the role of minority token for years now. He's Latino, but he's also of Cuban descent. Cubans, of course, being the only ones who have a wet foot, dry foot law that grants them instant asylum. We Cubans are actually the only Latinos who benefit from our current messed up immigration system. So having Rubio talk about immigration reform is kind of like having a congressional candidate talk about climate change after they've been bought out by big oil. He's a man who comes from humble beginnings and loves to flaunt that fact in books and in interviews, but has no problem dancing for big donors if they ask. And no problem perpetuating the myth that government assistance and welfare give people less incentive to work. And it's only going to get worse as we get closer to the Republican nomination. So congrats, Rube, you earned it. You know what, maybe these award shows are pointless because it's not like they're gonna fix any of the problems that we actually... For me, are you guys... oh my god, so many people to thank. First off, I have to thank God for giving me the ability to make dick puns out of just about anything. I gotta thank my parents for not disowning me when I majored in English. I gotta thank my lover, Bill O'Reilly, for being both my papa bear and my daddy bear. Oh god, pressure. Thanks so much to you guys for watching. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to Flama. Don't forget to join the conversation in the comments below or on Twitter using the hashtag #RebelReport. We will see you guys next week. Till then, my name is RJ Aguiar and I approve this message.